Hey, what's going on? It's Matt. I want to shoot you a quick video on the Exynox Scalper System. You probably heard me share this a couple times now. I've had it for about 2 weeks. I actually really like the signals. It works well with my trading style. It's just a nice extra confirmation. But if you're brand new to trading and you need a simple way to decide where to enter and where to exit trades, or if you're struggling with that consistency, right? You're up, you're down, your equity curve is all over the place. Pay attention to this video. Pay attention to this strategy because it's actually pretty simple. This system actually works on the 1 minute, 5 minute, 15, and 30 minute. I prefer the 5 minute, hands down. It's a very, very easy strategy to intraday trades. It works on anything on MT4. So I have gold pulled up. I'm gonna scan through a couple pairs, give you my recommendations for how to trade it, how to use it as a confirmation tool, and where to enter, where to exit. And that's it. I'll keep this video short, sweet, to the point. If it makes sense and it looks like something that would be a good fit for you guys to help you with your trading, I'll leave the link in the description. All you have to do is click on it, pay for it. It's a one-time payment, instant download, so you can literally start trading with this thing tomorrow, as long as tomorrow is a trading day at the time of watching this thing. But let me show you how to trade this and really what to avoid, because there's gonna be some choppy periods. So you definitely want to focus on either the New York session or the London session. The blue box in the background, just to give you reference, it's just a session indicator. It starts at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and it ends at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm in South Florida. I trade the New York session. It works in the London session as well, and it can work in the Asian session as long as you pick the right pairs to trade. You just need pairs that move, right? If something's moving 10 pips, it's not a good pair. But gold is a great one. So this is just a perfect example. You could see I would wake up, I would open up the charts, it'd be right around here. You see this push down, right? And then I'm just waiting for the New York session for the reverse up. So it's a simple reverse tool and it's very, very accurate, okay? You would get the buy signal right here. I would safely put my stop below the swing, which would be down here. You're looking at about 100 pips. It's kind of off the chart, but it goes about 100 pips down, and you can just go 1-to-1. Now, another way to do it is you can take fib extensions and look for the swing and take the 127 or the 161, right? So if you're a little bit more advanced, if you want to do that, you can. You get the buy here, your stop is here, your targets are here, okay? Or you can just stick to 1-to-1, whatever works for you. Or if you want, you can let it ride. I mean, you can see this thing went 340 pips on gold, okay? But this is where, at the end of the day, it's going to start to get choppy. So this is where you want to avoid it, okay? Let's look at some other pairs real quick. This is UCAD. Everything's going to be on the 5 minute, by the way. So again, you got this push up. You're looking for the reverse down. Now, the reverse signal came here, right? This is the level of that sell signal. Now, I would have woken up. Boom. I would have got to my charts right around here after feeding my kids breakfast, getting them ready for school. And boom, it's the same level. I would just take it. Take the sell. Boom. Don't think about it. When you start to trade with probability mindset, and as long as you have a good edge, you're good to go. If you have a good trade plan and a good edge, a winning edge, just trade like with probability. So you got in here, there's your sell. You're in the sell zone, you're at the sell level. You could put a 21 pip stop. It's very safe to have it up here, by the way. You could probably have it down, but sometimes it'll spike up, and I'll actually show you an example of that here in a second. So I would safely put it up here, 21 pips. It went I don't know where the wick is. It went 24 pips down. So you safely got the 1-to-1, right? I'll show you, let's see, GA I think is, or I think this might have been the one where it spiked down. I got this one because it was such a strong push down. You know, price wants to range, right? It's got to kind of think of it like a rubber band. If you're going to pull it for a while, it's got to kind of bounce back and hit that equilibrium point. So you see this giant push down, which would have been a nice catch, by the way. If you're trading the London session, this is basically right before the London Open at 10. 10 is the London Open right there, right? So if you would have woke up wherever you are in the world, if you're trading the London session, this is a sick trade. You're at 29 pips. It went 150 pips down. So, I mean, if you're one to let people ride, again, you could have easily just got 1-to-1. But I got in here. I actually saw this come up, and I was just looking for the reversal of this last leg. So you'll get the hang of this too, by the way, after using this for just really just a week or two. You'll see it break up, pull down, and then I just took it to the 127. So I got in like right around here and just took this right up, 40 pips. So it's pretty easy. Use it as a confirmation tool. Pound was a nice, easy trade. Again, there's your buy signal, buy level right here, right? So it matches up when I would jump to my charts. I would just jump in, put a 50 pip stop. It went 60 pips. It really went 120 pips, but you usually got your 1-to-1 right around here. So I've showed you, what, 3 or 4 wins already? EU, boom. Your buy signal got right here, right? Again, I wake up, I get to my charts. It's still in that buy zone. I take it. Don't be afraid of it. It goes against you, it goes against you. It is what it is. Boom. 1-to-1. So the key here, the same thing, same situation with EJ, right? Up, down. You can see how easy it is to take these trades. Very, very high probability of working out on a 1-to-1. This is my recommendation. Okay, pay attention to this because this is important. And this is where people end up losing. One, they try to trade all 30, 40, 50 pairs on their MT4. Not going to work. Don't do it. Don't even try to do it. I highly recommend you do not get into more than 3 trades at a single time. That'll just eliminate you from over trading, right? Because what's going to happen is, and I just showed it to you, pound US dollar, pound AUD, pound Jappy, all the pound pairs they're gonna give similar signals, right? All these pairs that are same, like whether it's the JPY or the euro or the pound or the CAD or whatever, doesn't matter. They're gonna move the same, so they're gonna fire off the same signals. So you don't want to get in like 4 or 5 pound pairs because it's great when they win, but man, it sucks when they lose because you're just compounding that risk. That's all you're doing. So what you want to do is, like, if you could get down to just taking 1 trade a day. 1 trade a day. Think about it realistically. If you just took 1 trade a day and won, let's say you risk 5% to make 5%. Right? Let's say this is a 5% risk. Just do it on any calculator. And you're going for a 5% gain. Boom. There's your 5% right there. That should be your goal. To take 1 trade a day. 1 winning trade a day. Hell, even if you lose. And I do highly recommend, I didn't show you any losing trades because I don't think there were any today. Except for, actually, I think this would have been a losing trade. Here, let me show this to you. Pay attention to this part because this is a good example. I think you're going to learn more from your losses than you are from your winners any day of the week, right? It's anything you do in life. So this right here is a losing trade. You would have got in right there. And you would have you would have put your stop at 65 pips. That would have been a 5% risk if that's what you're doing, if that's your goal. But your loss actually would have been 47 pips. Right? You would have got the sell signal here. You would have just exited out your trade. So it's not even a full 5% loss. It's not even a full loss. Right? So you would just exit your trade. Now here's my recommendation, and I've only had a couple weeks of backtesting this, so I can't say it indefinitely. But if you get 1 loss on a trade, do not try to chase the trade. Don't get in the sell here. Just be done with the pair. That's my recommendation right now, okay? And the reason I say that, and I think this may be a good example, this might be a bad example. But if you would have gotten in the sell, you would have put another 56 pips. All right, you would have almost made it, but you still would have lost, by the way, because your 50, it wouldn't have hit 56 pips, it would have hit 47. Okay? And then it would have fired off the other way, but you actually would have won this. So this is kind of a good example of the scalping system working, right? So look, you would have got in right here. It was basically a break even. So that trade would have been a break even. And then this one you would have easily won. Okay. So, but back testing this, and the two losses I had were from chasing trades. So I think if you lose the first one, just be done with that pair. Have a couple other pairs on reserve. These are the pairs I trade. EJ, EU, GU, GJ, GA, and UC. Gold occasionally. It does work really well on gold. You could see that was the first pair I showed you. I may just smash it on gold today. But if you guys have any questions, do me a favor. I'm going to drop the link to my Facebook group. That's the fastest way to get a hold of me. Just hit request access to the Facebook group. I'll let you in. There's over 5,000 people now. So other people actually engage from time to time. They'll help you out. But I'll get right back to you on the Facebook group. I check it every day, multiple times a day. You can feel free to leave a comment on this video. If you have any questions, if you want to see screenshots of any particular pair before you buy this thing. But if this looks like something that would fit your trading style, then click the link, grab it. It's a one-time payment. Boom, you're done. You got it. You can start trading with it as early as tomorrow. So happy trading. Hope all is well. Hope you guys are doing good. There's only a couple weeks left in the year. Finish this year out strong, and let's just crush 2021. All right? Talk to you soon. Bye.